What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Beastie Boys. And we're going back to the Mix-Up album, 2005, and I do now have this framed better as an instrumental album, so I won't spend too much time thinking about the titles in advance, though it is fair to say this one's called 14th Street Break. So maybe we're talking breakbeat, maybe we're talking some, b-boy breakdancing type of breakbeats. Luca, would you not attack things, including the lights? I put up some lights for the holidays, and then Luca, instantly has a new target for her hostilities. In any case, let's listen. This is the Beastie Boys. The track is the 14th Street Break, and it's from the 2005 album, The Mix-Up. Sleigh bell sound. Something about that part feels like familiar is too strong of a word, but it reminds me of something that I can't place. I do like the guitar. A nice, live drum sound. What does that remind me of? There's a nastiness to it. It's subtle. That whistle is both tribal and 90s rave style. Which I was always an organ, not just an organ, but who the hell's on the tambourine, bro? I like that echoed. But yeah, number one, I love all the sounds, the drums. They really just have that live poppin' quality to them. And knowing that it's an instrumental going into it, I was able to frame it better, for this track. It did seem like it was essentially an old school breakbeat. Again, very breakdanceable, but also, it's weird, as someone who listens to techno and trance and rhythmic, largely instrumental music, not always, not only do a lot of techno tunes have samples, quotes from movies and things like that, but oftentimes, or at least sometimes, they'll have recurrent vocals, or even sometimes repetitive vocals, very ever-present vocals. That being said, most techno, trance, hardcore tracks are instrumental, and in a way, like, knowing this is an instrumental going into it, it felt like more intuitive than my first listen throughs of a lot of Beastie Boys tunes, and I think that's just because, as a DJ, even though my experience mixing hip hop is mostly limited to blending it with hardcore, which, back in the 90s and right up into the present, hardcore and hip hop, a lot of crossover in a lot of tunes. And so yeah, I don't have a history of mixing hip hop per se, but in conjunction with hardcore like Gabber Records, I do. And so yeah, there's like moments there where I can kind of like feel a drum roll coming, or I can feel like a big measure break, because I'm not like thinking, oh, like what's that rhyme about, or like, oh, that was hilarious what he just said. So it'll be a different experience, but in a way I feel like one that I'm better suited to hear and interpret